Greetings, my Dragonites, Dragonborns, and Dragon. This is Dragonite, Dragonborn, Dragon Sage. I think you get the memo. Sorry, it was just on my mic, but anyways. I actually did record this, but with the background music, or my stream music, or whatever cases that's usually in background. I don't really like it when I was editing a video, and yeah, I'm just gonna have my own have the exact same music probably playing in the background for a bit, but just at least in my personal opinion, probably just at least like put it in a track instead. But as you read in the thumbnail and probably this title, yes, there's a big announcement for YouTube Live, and I'm going ahead and react to it. But yeah, this apparently was September 6th, 2025. So here we go.
Announcing our biggest updates to YouTube Live by Aaron Filner, Senior Director, Product Management. Imagine you're at a concert, holding a hand-drawn sign. For one incredible moment, the artist on stage looks right at you and smiles. You're one of thousands, but the connection feels personal. That's the magic of live streaming on YouTube. When a creator calls out your handle or answers your question in the chat, that excitement is instantly shared with thousands around the world.
Okay, isn't that the whole freaking point of the rest of the others around here? At least on any freaking content grind, that at least musicians or anything like that, isn't that the whole point? Feel at least someone catching. Now, of course, keep your boundaries between fans and yourself. Also, I know they probably just made a couple updates to this, but I'm probably still like pausing and redoing it. I do have at least like the audio clip here, so that way I can play it for y'all. The only thing I can say for me personally, me alone, as much as that I'm always make to like let's plays and reviews and so on and so forth, it's just short factors is usually the push, and freaking AI keeps pushing out, and YouTube doesn't have any other good foundations like it used to, but at least 2026 or 2007 at most, because most of the time it did have some safety, but it was actually building, and it was like at least in my personal opinion, the golden age of YouTube, because I was around that time. But anywho, let's continue.
Creating a one-of-a-kind connection. On average, over 30% of daily logged-in YouTube viewers watch live content in Q2 2025 alone.
Now, I don't know if this is actually true or not, at least right here, as you probably heard. I don't know if the data is true or not. I'm just probably being simple, but yes, some people actually do like watching it because maybe, it's a college student, have it in the background, probably working on at least, I don't know, some books or homework or whatever the case is, so that way you get through classes and stuff, and that tends to happen. And if you do that for me, I do appreciate it, so at least it gets out there. But I know freaking YouTube's like, oh well, if that's not engagement, then we don't push. So anyways, it's just, I don't know how accurate that is.
It's this unparalleled interactivity that draws viewers in. On average, over 30% of daily logged-in YouTube viewers watch live content in Q2 2025 alone, turning to streams for everything from Let's Plays to Q&As. That's
sorry.
why, at Made on YouTube today, we announced new features that are part of the largest upgrade to Live we've ever made.
Which I think is a good thing right here and stuff. And like I said, I always make my streams, because I also stream over on Twitch as well. I do of course I stream Tuesdays and Fridays at most, so that way it just gets a broad audience, because I am also kind of working on at least other stuff in the background, plus making videos that helps out, so that way I can at least push out at least any content out there, which is good. But the problem is, most of the time you're just lacking on some other things here and there, YouTube, because you have a good foundation on shorts, possibly with live streams, but most of all, your AI freaking content keeps being pushed out. That's a very bad thing, mostly from what I've seen, because that's how you just let the freaking AI go, and without some safety rails, you're like, oh yeah, okay, we just turned blind eye, or whatever the case is. Even though there's a lot of slander going on here. But anywho, I know at least Deep Humor, and a lot of people just been calling that out. It's just one of those things I wanted But now I think it's actually kind of cool that, you know, this is here. And I'll probably point out like at least 2 or 3 good things, but I definitely see 4 or 5 bad things in the meantime. But anyways, but this one right here can help to get started. I think it's really cool.
Grounded in community feedback, these features are designed to help creators get discovered, grow their channel, and increase their earnings.
Doesn't help that you freaking let the AI freaking go rapid as well, just saying. And alright, on top of that, if freaking one thing grows up or blows up like it has done, because guess what, freaking don't you forget about that freaking AI freaking thing about Bollywood. Yeah, even though I wish they pushed in a little bit more harder stuff in there, but well, hell, what do I know? But still, if one continues to grow faster, the rest will be like behind. It's like doing a simple workout. If you work all your body, you're gonna be sore. But if you don't have a good, strong foundation and something's lacking, the rest of it falls apart. Now, that is the problem. And this is like at least one of the cons I could definitely say, because if anybody can freaking do everything, you know, from tags, video tags, thumbnail, anything, even to the max, at least they did put in their heart and soul into something. But yet, if they throw it in there, and a AI channel can freaking have, like, I don't know, something like less than a minute at most, maybe 2, 3, 5 minutes at most, probably generate something slop, and that gets like billions of views, while the other one who actually had the heart behind it gets like maybe 20, maybe 30, or at least even probably close to 100. If lucky, 1,000. And yeah, like I said, this is like the problem that you have. You have shorts that's been blowing up. Live streams, I guess it's here and there. It's like hit and miss, but I know this update's been really good. And I know about long form factors on here should be helping, but most of the time people don't do one or the other, or kind of mix of both, but lacks elsewhere. It's like you are having a bad foundation here that it's been lacking. Now, I know about at least the community, ground of community feedback, like I'm trying to say, that have been heard, but I don't know how good it's been. But anyways, let's continue.
Helping you get started.
Which is good.
We heard that getting started can be daunting, so we built an option to practice before going live, to give creators a way to test their setup with no risk. Try out and experiment with new tools and go live to the public whenever you are ready.
This is like, at least for me, I can say from me, myself, I think this is actually really a good thing right here. So that people can at least practice. So again, there is a W. There is a W. I will give it that. But I'm not going to repeat like I already made my point earlier. But anyways, but like I said, I think this is a good thing right here. But I think the rest of it's like kind of where most of it just begins to fall apart for me. I don't know, something about this just gives me a bad, at least a hunch that something else is going to be lacking, because that's how YouTube works.
And for those who want to try live streaming, but don't know what to do once they're there, we're introducing Playables on Live. Playables were introduced last year as a fun, interactive way to experience YouTube, with lightweight, entertaining games like Angry Birds Showdown, Words of Wonders, Cut the Rope, Tomb of the Mask, and Trivia Crack. Now, creators can play from this library of 75 plus games while interacting with their audience through chat, and monetize the stream like any other broadcast.
And this is where I think it gets, here's another con right here. Let's say you do play something like games like that, so that way you still be reactable. YouTube probably just finds, oh, somebody's just been playing a game while in the chat. Don't interact with the chat, whatever the case is, and just figure the game. Oh, that will go, that won't go anywhere. Now, yes, I can see this as being a good thing, because at least shows, hey, YouTube, this is a good thing because somebody's playing a game. But if they don't see, Johnny Bravo 87 you know, just for example, just been playing these games but not interacting, the algorithm can look at it like, well, I guess nobody's really interacting. Guess what's going to happen? It's going to get thrown, or be thrown to the wayside and won't grow there. Because this is the problem. Like, you have one good foundation and you want to throw in another. Oh, but somehow, like in the other one, this is going to have like a bad foundation at most. Because guess what? That's how you fucking do YouTube. It's like, you gotta bounce out a little bit more of the other foundation except for one area of the foundation. It's not just for the freaking creators, it's also YouTube in the background. Now, yes, this is still probably in beta, or it's going to release soon, which is kind of cool, but still, you gotta work on a little bit more, because even the AI can mess up the algorithm too, and everybody's going to suffer. So,
prioritizing discoverability. To solve for discoverability and growth, we're introducing 3 new features. First, we're adding a way to reach viewers on every screen by streaming across formats.
Which I think it's okay. That's at least a plus. And here's another plus for me, right here. And I think Twitch did this too, if I'm not mistaken. Because once you make a clip or stuff, you get a borderline and a horizontal line that basically, like, most people will like pick up their phones and make, you know, short contact like that. So, anywho, yeah, I think this is still good right here, but I can see the con at least a little bit. It's like a pro and a con, excuse me.
Soon, creators will be able to broadcast in both horizontal and vertical formats simultaneously, with a single unified chat room to bring the entire community together in one seamless experience.
Which is good, but I don't know, something just gives me a little bit of bad herring. Red herring.
Building on a successful pilot, we're expanding the ability to react live to content on YouTube.
I like how it says live. Last time I heard it's live, not live, live.
Allowing anyone to start a vertical live stream on mobile and react to other live events, or even other creators who are currently live. It turns any stream into a shared event, letting creators of all sizes share commentary, analysis, and real-time reactions.
If the bigger content creators actually want to join in, and if one thing's, I guess, I know I'm cherry picking like this damn thing, like I'm poking more fucking holes in here, but it's like, come on now. It's like, yes, I get it. You are trying to push out things more, but if, again, I'm going back to here. If this is like gonna be a downgrade, I can see this being also being a downgrade here too, because maybe by some miracle that it's not growing, or whatever the case is. Okay? But then you're going but then what about these bigger creators don't even notice them, because the freaking algorithm has just been pushing things down because it hasn't catch up on them, because everybody here on YouTube is trying to make sure, hey, check out my content, you know, push it out, but the freaking algorithm is more in with the fucking AI. Anyways.
Finally, the engagement doesn't have to stop when you go offline.
And here we go.
Highlights turn live content into lasting content. It finds the most compelling moments from the live stream and automatically creates ready-to-share shorts.
Okay, I know this is pretty good here, but the other side of the coin is too, I know about at least another one, because there are like content thieves around, even on YouTube, no matter which way you go. It's just this one right here, AI powered highlights. I think it's fine to say the least, but I can see a major downside to that too, because countless times, like I even said in this video, that most of the fucking time there are content thieves, there's people on here that make AI slop and probably will find something in here and just make it an AI slop with already on top of their own quote-unquote AI, and that can put in more towards slander. Oh hey, this AI powered highlight for live content, oh, I can download that, put it into this machine I have, and do that. And yes, I know I'm being very negative, but this is how it fucking goes here on YouTube.
Building new monetization tools. A core part of supporting creators is helping them earn a living from their work, and we
if it doesn't get stolen. And most of the other fucking times you allow this shit because there are very creative content thieves out there that can freaking take anything, put in their AI slot machine and call it a fucking day and slap it on and they get billions of views. So anyways,
know that creators are often hesitant to run ads that interrupt key moments on their streams.
no shit.
The new side-by-side ads are a less intrusive format for viewers, while helping creators get paid without pulling their audience away.
Well, okay, I think this one's actually pretty good too. So that's 3, at least 3 in total. I may probably put up like 3 con and 4 pro, wherever the case is, so that way it just sticks up there. But most of all, like I said, I think this is a good thing right here. But there are some really bad foundations on YouTube as well, but I'm going to stop here. But anywho, I think this is going to be long enough because it's already running up to 16 minutes already. But if you want to read the rest, you know, Beyond Hats or anything like that, I'll leave this article in the link description below just in case if you want to hear it for yourself like you have on your sidelines. Now, again, if freaking AI slop can power through and the algorithm favors that, that means AI is going to take over and it's going to be AI tube, not YouTube, like how it was at least in the golden ages, or at least the starting age, and all the way probably I want to say 2010 of YouTube, where the golden age was booming. Yes, even though back then, at least from what I remember, you know, it's just overall, like I'm trying to say is, there was at least some safety rails. But this one, modern YouTube, no safety rails. Oh, just make sure copy, blah, blah, blah. Everything fucking runs on AI now. It's like every single goddamn thing. That's all this fucking thing is, and that's how YouTube, I know it, any other social media probably will run it. Yes, I know, I have a very bias against AI because most of the fucking time, bad actors will pick up something, go, okay, I can just create YouTube, call it a day, throw it up there, and I know the algorithm will be just fucking fine. And like I've been saying, if AI is very powered, then I know the algorithm's going to push that. Then you got shorts, then you also got long, or at least live streams. I know I saw an AI slop channel doing live streams, so that's already going to be pushed. AI freaking Let's Play, so that's another one. It's like everything's going fucking AI. Well, that's just how it goes. No, I get you want to advance, but as a human race is not ready for AI because it's just AI without all the safety guards. That's how it freaking goes. And again, back to the live stream one because I went off a different track. I can definitely see some good ones. Like I said, I think, you know, at least practice going live. That's one. Playable live, which I think it's fine, but I can see the con because they probably will just play on, you know, the game while being in chat, but Sex and I don't want to interact. That can be pushed down, so that can possibly hurt. There's a no. I think I said this one's good, but I'm still kind of mixed. Now I know about at least the other one, because I think Twitch did this. And here's this one. And you don't know if AI, even this one, like here's another con right here. Like, you don't know if it's actually going to be at least worth to get it and call it a day. And of course, here's another good one, which I think, here's another one. And I know about public to only live only streams without disruptions. I think that's pretty good. But I can also see like, oh hey, if you're just a member for public to member, it might just turn off the only members only. Because I know at least a few probably still do that, but then just went like, nah, just keep it like membership only because, well, there's a lot of bad actors out there. So anyways, my only gripe about this one, I know I hit the 20-minute mark. It's just, I think it's good for some of these updates, but I can also see a lot of cons. Like, 4 or 5, at least 5 cons. They're trying to build up something, and AI is going to take over, and nobody's going to fucking keep fighting these AI, because guess what? AI gets more boosted in the algorithm more than actually like these channels, unless you actually already have a built community. So anyways, I think this is where I call it. So as always, if you like the song, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, definitely share. And also, if you're watching this on mobile, please, if you can, because I think they already released a hype feature, I'll be most grateful for that. So as always, farewell for now, much I can. Basically, overall, much I can. I like. Farewell for now.